gun. A play fake and a quick out this time, and the catch is made by Banks. And Banks will get a couple, not more than that. Here's a quarterback draw. Kaufman on a keep, gets a little room, has a first down across the 30 to about the 32-yard line.
Showing some nifty feet and some toughness. He's not afraid to run the football. Carson Kaufman is. He struggled a little bit with accuracy throwing the football, but you can see what a tough guy he is. He's not quite like his brother Chase, who would just have hurdled Raheem Moore right there, but he gets in the situation and gets a first down for the Wildcats. Good job early by Carson Kaufman. I like the conservative play calling.
So a first down at the 33-yard line for the Wildcats. They go out of the gun once again. Long count this time to Kaufman. Kaufman going to keep it once more. Steps to the outside, gets himself a little room, and then is cracked as he got to the 37-yard line by Tony Dye.
Big-time start.
Now they're in a Wildcat. I beg your pardon, they go from under center, and the give is to Thomas, bounces off the first man, stays on his feet, gets going in the right direction, across the 40 to about the 43, very close to a first down.
And that's what I was talking about in the open, Barry. He runs a lot like Deshaun Foster. Daniel Thomas, eventually tackled by Alteron Werner. Very physical guy, and people just seem to slide off him the way he runs the football. Very much under control when he runs the football, but always going upfield. Not great ball security. You gotta hold the ball a little tighter against this UCLA defense, because these guys will knock it out.
That's the way they're coached. First down at the 43, just across the 43-yard line of K-State. This time out of the gun. Kaufman going to throw. Steps up, throws. Catch made by Brown. Brown steps out of bounds after a pickup of 9. Then Kaufman comes flanked to the near side. And this time they are in a Wildcat for the first time with Thomas, the tailback. And the give this time is to Valentine. And Valentine will have the first down and more at the 41-yard line of the UCLA Bruins. Very handsome drive.
Big question.
Play fake and a quick out this time. This is Banks, and Banks is going to pick up. This time a slot right. Now they're in the tight end in motion. Play fake, Kaufman going up, in trouble, wrapped up, and down he goes. At the very least. Out of the gun once more. Kaufman, first third down that the Wildcats have had on this drive. Kaufman rolls right, runs out of time, being chased, hit, and intercepted. Picked off this time by Werner, and the UCLA Bruins, with 2 big defensive plays, have stopped the K-State Wildcats drive. The first time now at their own 36-yard line. Kraft to throw, batted in the air. The man who got a hand on it was Jeffrey Fitzgerald, the senior from Richmond, Virginia.
2.
Bruins go with 2 tight ends on second down. Play fake and a roll on. Kraft rolling to his right. Now he'll run. He's got a little room at the 40. Slides down just short of the first down. This time Austin comes to the near side. Third down. And about 2. Kraft, quick toss this time. Catch made for a first down by Moline, the fullback. A late flag comes in, and that is thrown right in the area of holding. Third down and 10. And they go out of the gun. In motion this time comes Embry to the near side. Kraft straight back with time. A lot of time. Now he throws. Embry makes the catch across midfield. First down Bruins. Second down. And 6. Gives straight ahead this time and with a little bit of room. Was Franklin. Texas, of course, trying to avenge that one loss they had last year. Is Franklin again. Franklin following the blocking beautifully. Picks up about 7 yards inside the 30 to about the 29-yard line.
That wants a football, and that's not the case in a lot of football games with young guys. They kind of look at each other and say, who's going to make the play?
Ball game. Now this is Coleman trying to get the outside. He got nice blocking. Cuts it up, gets inside the 20 to about the 18-yard line. And the Bruins.
Long trips for Coach Snyder's guys.
Not an easy one. Second down and 10. Play fake again. Kraft going for it over the middle, and the catch is made by his tight end Paulson, taking people with him down to the 2-yard line. He'll roll at the 3-yard line. Franklin is the tailback. Pitch to Franklin, short side, cuts it back. Touchdown.
Norm Chow. Wonderful play call.
Very efficient drive. Took 5 minutes and 8 seconds off the clock. 4 bats, strike Boyd is up and good. It is a 7-0 ball game. And Jonathan Franklin, they talk about north and south runners looking to get the shoulder square, punch it into the end zone, 7-0. Second down and 10 now for the Cats. And once more they go out of the gun. Kaufman, the quarterback. Kaufman going to keep right up the middle, not a lot. Across the 30, like 31, might have wedged it out for about 4.
That's tough.
Third down now, 6. Kaufman on a shovel pass, and here's Thomas into the open at the 40, 45, midfield to the 40, steps inside of one man, and that is cracked out as he gets to the 32-yard line. But that time they took advantage of the over-pursuit by the UCLA Bruins defense.
Absolutely. Daniel Thomas coming and cutting all the way back across the field. A little bit too much pursuit, just like you said, Barry. Right here, it's all going to come flying all the way across. There's Dayton Jones way too close to Carson Kaufman. Does force the pitch, but just great ability in the open field. And look at the control to stop and turn back by Daniel Thomas.
Gain of 35, biggest play of the day. And here's Kaufman on a keep. Kaufman at the 20 to the 15, taking people with him inside the 15-yard line to the 14.
It looks like he wants to slide, doesn't it?
He's a big dude.
He took it right into Raheem Moore. He is a big guy and a tough guy. Backed up Josh Freeman last season, the great Kansas State quarterback. And this is just another option read, sort of a wildcat deal with the quarterback taking the snap, though. He can run.
And a first down at the 14-yard line of the Bruins, so Wildcats coming right back. Kaufman this time gives to Thomas, gets into the secondary, and picks up about 5, maybe 6 yards on the play. Kaufman's going to put it up. Now he has to roll away from pressure. Throws to the end zone. Got a man! No. Out of bounds. Banks was open. Carson let him a little bit too much.
We talked about Carson Kaufman and his trouble with accuracy. I thought that was a pretty nice throw. Floating it in, putting a little touch on it, getting it over the defenders and into the arms of his best receiver, Brandon Banks. But just a little too much ultimately, and not enough footwork by Banks. There you see him float the ball. It's not a perfect spiral, and Banks has got to just out with the left foot. Just out. Couldn't tap dance it.
Going to be Josh Cherry, and he's been bageled so far this year. Missed from 24, missed from 38, missed from 47. This one is on its way, and he didn't miss this one. This is good, and it's a 7-3 ball game as Cherry converts a 26-yard field goal. We're coming back to the Rose Bowl after this. Now the kickoff, and it's a short kick. Extremely short kick. It's going to be Tyrion, who's the up man. At the 20, got room. 35 to the 40. 45 midfield and dragged down from behind in Kansas State territory. A return of 33 yards. First down and 17. And they give us to Franklin again, and Franklin pops it. Franklin at the 40 to the 30. One man to beat. And he has an angle on him, knocks him out of bounds at the 20-yard line. Joshua Moore saved the touchdown for K-State. Horvath will hit this at the 34, 44-yard effort. He's 6 of 7. High snap, but it's brought down nicely, and it is good. 39-yard.
Well, you just feel that the personality of this UCLA football team has changed. You know, Barry Kraft took nearly every snap last season in a 4-8 year for the Bruins. Never really got a chance to watch anybody take snaps and absorb the game, but he's been watching Kevin Prince, and I think it's done some good for him.
Kraft straight back this time. Pressure comes. Thrown deep for Mutra, and can't get it. Well covered that time by Joshua Moore. Did a nice job on Antoine Mutra, and I know Mutra, there was some talk of trying to redshirt Mutra this year. It's his first action, so they have taken the red shirt off of him. Kraft 3 of 5, 37 yards so far.
Our offensive line and what they're doing, and they're growing together. They're getting an identity.
Second down and long. Over the middle round, the catch made by Moya. Be a little short of the first down.
Just Michael Eaves was telling us about.
2 tight ends now, third and short. They're going to throw it. Kraft there and out deep. He's got Austin out there. Great recovery that time and the interception by Joshua Moore. Kraft floated that ball a little bit more than he wanted to. Austin had a couple of steps on Moore, but a nice recovery by Moore to pick off the underthrown ball by Kraft.
Well, they kept testing Joshua Moore. I told you, throwing the ball way downfield is not really part of Kraft's game. And that ball just hung up there a little too long, and Joshua Moore, the junior, pulls off a great play. Didn't really step into the throw, and Kraft knows it. Be interested to see how Rick Neuheisel handles him on the sideline. Last year, Neuheisel very demonstrative with his quarterback, Kevin Kraft. A lot of teaching going on the sideline. We'll see how...
Trips left this time on third and a whole bunch. Kaufman straight back, four-man rush. Kaufman throws out of the backfield for Thomas, and it was almost picked that time by Reggie Carter, who's coming up on that ball.
Just going for him there on third down, that's not enough. Kansas State's got to do a better job of getting Daniel Thomas involved in this football game.
So Dora will come on to punt it away, hits this high and fairly short. And there's going to be another flag come in now. As, without question, Werner was interfered with, trying to come up and make the catch. Klein, a quarterback, was the guy who was down under that for Kansas State, but
interference with the opportunity to catch a kick on the kicking team, number 25. 15-yard penalty spot of the foul. First down.
Well, there's Klein going down the field, and he gets pushed by Werner right in to Austin, and that's a no call there. They're calling this one very tight, and it looked like a penalty, of course, when we watched it the first time, but there you see Alteron Werner.
Derek Coleman gets a little gap, but gets into the secondary and gets close to a first down.
This UCLA offense looks like they really know what they want to do so far in this game.
Oh, they got 10 on that last effort, the first down. There's Coleman again, and he breaks it this time, gets into the secondary once more, picks up about 14. Franklin back in the ball game now. Play fake this time. Kraft rolls right, throws underneath. Moya has it, and has a first down inside the 20-yard line. And he'll hit this one at the 32-yard line. I bet make it the 26-yard line. .36-yard effort. Perfect. The Kai Forbat does it again. When we come back, we'll take you to our College Football Saturday studio for a preview of our Geico halftime show with Darren Hart.
No question about it. I mean, Steve Sarkisian just punched his ticket in Washington for the rest of his life.
This kick about 2 yards deep, and Banks is going to bring it out. And Banks is going to get past the 20, takes the outside, look out, 30, and dragged down from behind.
As focused as ever.
Quick toss this time, and a great grab that time by the tight end we were just speaking of, Jaron Mastrud. Fingertip catch and a bullet pass thrown by Kaufman.
We're seeing this Kansas State team grow a little bit. The option fake. Thomas not very involved still in the first half of this football game.
Formula is being done. Here's the Wildcat again. And Thomas is going to throw it. He does, and wide open as Banks makes the catch at midfield.
That's one way to involve your tailback.
Yeah.
He looked pretty good throwing it. Not the greatest throwing motion in the history of the world, but effective enough. And nice wrinkle by the Kansas State offense. This is not a very experienced team. This is a team that struggled a little bit early in the season, and they seem to have it going a little bit here in the Rose Bowl.
They are hanging around, I think,
confidence.
Pete.
There's no question about it.
Second down and 4. Pick up of 6 on that. Kaufman back now at quarterback. Rolls to his right, throws wide open for first down. Is Banks, and Banks turns it upfield, gets down about the 35-yard line of the UCLA Bruins. Gun once more. The ball at the 36-yard line of UCLA. Kaufman, short drop, throws, catch made, That's a second catch for Lamar Brown and a pickup of about 7. To the near side, 2 tight ends in an I formation, 3rd down a yard. And it's the option, and the pitch is loose. Thomas picks it up, gets a block, trying to get to the outside, can't do it. Run down and stop for a big loss back near the 40-yard line. So a punting situation now, a loss of 12 yards, took him out of field goal range. Not to mention missing the first down. This will hit at about the 12. It'll be down at about the 7-yard line. So an effective punt that time by Ryan Dorr.
They've won 5 in a row against Pac-10 teams as Kansas State, but right now they trail UCLA at the Rose Bowl 13-3.